My friend asked me out and I agreed, but I didn't know it was a date.
Well,
I'm an idiot. I'll try to keep this short. Also, I was a bit on the silly juice when this happened. Noah and I have been best friends since 2nd grade. We lived together with one other friend near the college we go to together. He came out to me when we were in high school, and it didn't change anything. When we got to college, I came out as bi. And by the way, this comes from user throwaway 989899609. And if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit and do it there. So, last night we were hanging out with some friends and I had a bit to drink. When we were walking home, I could tell he was nervous, so I asked what was up. He asked if I wanted to go out with him. He literally said, "Do you want to go out with me?" I don't know why, but I thought he meant as friends.
okay.
Thinking back, he made it really obvious it was a date, but I'm an idiot. And I was still a bit off the silly juice. I said yes. He suggested Saturday night. I said yes. I left to go to the gym before he got up, so I didn't see him. While I was at the gym, the friend we live with texted me that Noah was really happy this morning, and she didn't know we were going to go on a date. She congratulated me and said we make a cute couple. This happened literally 6 minutes ago. I'm panicking right now. I don't know what to do. I love him, but he's like my brother. I can't go out with him. How can I tell him I'm not interested without embarrassing him more than I have to? I don't want to mess up our relationship. We're supposed to have lunch together in a few hours. What do I do? Well, a lunch date on a Saturday is like,
Okay.
so on the line.
This may be bad advice.
Go.
I feel like you just kind of go on it. And then afterwards, you're like, hey, I'm not really feeling it. Is that bad advice?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for the advice. I only saw the first 30-something comments until just now, and I'm blown away by how many people have commented to give me advice. I tried to take a lot of the advice I got, but some of it was contradictory, like ours, so I couldn't do all of it. Thanks again to everyone who gave advice, even if I didn't see it until after we talked. I texted Noah and asked if we could skip lunch and go home instead so we could talk. I tried not to make the conversation dramatic. I apologized to him for misunderstanding him and told him I knew it must have taken a lot of courage for him to ask me out. I told him that he was my best friend. I loved him and that would never change, but I had never thought about a romantic relationship with him. I apologized for effing it up and getting his hopes up. He asked a few questions, like did I really not know he meant it as a date? He apologized for effing things up between us, but I told him that I wasn't uncomfortable with him feeling that way about me. I told him that I understood if he wanted space to process it, and I would give it to him if he wanted. But I also told him how important he is to me and how much I love him. He said he didn't think he wanted space, he just wanted to try to move on with the secret out. We've always been totally open with each other, well, except for him liking me, I guess. And he said he was happy he wasn't keeping his feelings a secret anymore, which is good.
Yeah.
I fully endorse that. Sorry, it can be a really hard thing to do, but if you feel that it's true, you should say it. We had a cheesy moment where I told him he could always talk to me about anything. It was straight out of a rom-com. We talked for a long time after that, and apparently he's had a crush on me since before he came out in high school. And after he had a few drinks last night, he decided, F it, why not try?
Dang. Before high school. That's,
Wow,
that's a
what a build-up. By the time he had to leave for his class this afternoon, things felt normal. I don't feel weird knowing about his crush on me, and he doesn't seem to feel hurt or anything because of my effing up. Maybe just a little sad. I'll definitely keep an eye on how we interact and how he acts for a while. A few people warned me against accidentally flirting with him, and I'll try to keep anything like that in check. I guess this is a happy ending. I know there are still things to be aware of, but right now it looks like the conversation went pretty well. Thanks everyone for commenting and supporting. It helped me not just with advice, but also with calming me down when I was really panicking this morning. And we have an update, and we're just gonna like cannonball right into this. First of all, I want to thank the people who responded. I was majorly panicking when I wrote the post, and the comments I got helped a ton to get me to relax before talking to Noah. I wasn't expecting such a huge response at the time, and I was amazed. But looking back, now I can see why it got so much attention. It was a pretty weird situation. Next, I want to say we are both men. Apparently, this makes a big difference for some people in terms of advice. Some of the people who assumed I was a woman also made some weird comments and sent me some pretty gross messages. If you did this, please stop. Stop it.
Stop it.
That's not cool. I gave a bit of an update as an edit to the original post, but now since it's been 3 months, I thought I'd give you all an update about how things have been. Since it seems like there's been a lot of interest, and I'm still really thankful to all of you for helping me out. Noah is doing really well. I could tell he was still a bit embarrassed for the first couple weeks. But after that, he told me again that he was still happy he asked me because now he knew how I felt and he could get over it. He also thanked me for taking it so well, which is definitely thanks to what a lot of you said. So I guess I'm sort of passing his thanks on to you. One of the commenters said I should be careful not to do anything that seemed like flirting. So I tried to keep that in check. We used to hug a lot and sit really close together and tell each other flirty jokes. You know, you get the idea. But I toned these all down to give him space and not mess with his feelings. I honestly think I see now why he thought I might be into him because my relationship with him was very affectionate. It's been a lesson for me on how to be more aware of how other people are interpreting my signals. About a month after he asked me out, he asked me if I wanted to go to a love men bar. A bar with him. He made it super clear that it wasn't a date, but he did it in a really sarcastic way, which was a little embarrassing for me. But also, I think it was good that he could joke about it. Yeah, that's the takeaway. So we went to a local love men bar together, and we had a really good time. He's a bit introverted, so I played the wingman, and he ended up flirting with this really cute guy, and he just seemed really happy.
Aww.
That was like 2 months ago, and we've gone to the same bar a couple more times since then. He's been getting a bit more comfortable putting himself out there, which is really cool to see, and he's just been more open and happy for the last 2 months. Always smiling and eager to go do stuff. I'm not sure how it's related, but it's a noticeable change from before he asked me out. I mean, yeah, because he's been able to let go of emotional baggage he's been holding on to for
like he was thinking about you for
years and years.
A long time,
At least 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm doing great too. I'm just really happy that I didn't hurt our relationship and that he's so happy. I also learned some important things from this whole situation about communication and being aware of how I present myself. Important lessons. I actually think I feel more confident now too since he asked me out. Getting asked out feels good, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I honestly, just a side, okay, story time. But like whenever I go out, it's so fun. Like when you guys ever got hit on by like a guy for you and like a girl
by a guy?
Like for you, it's just like, yay.
Yeah, I get hit on all the time, man.
Yeah, I know. Oh, cool. For us guys, when we go to the gay bar, that's like the biggest confidence boost. But like it's just a confidence boost when you get asked out. But
yeah.
Like, oh,
bottom
man.
line is getting asked out feels good. And you know what? I'm going to ask you out right now. I'm going to ask you out to listen to full episodes with stories like this on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts. Go there and search OK Storytime. And there you will find all of the love you'll ever need.
All the love, man.
Yeah. And what did we learn, Sophia? When did we tell them?
That I got a sunburn. That I need to wear sunscreen even when I'm not outside a lot long.
How do you know you even got that today?
Because I was outside on the roof.
It sounds kind of weird, but I think it made us closer. We've started talking about relationships more, which isn't something we really talked about before. He's gone on a few dates and he tells me about them, and the most recent guy he went out with, he was really excited about. And I think he might be heading for his first serious relationship, which is amazing. That's actually what made me think of this post and decide to give you all an update. And that is the end of that update. That is the end of that story.